Look, I can't believe there are still people out there who think photography is all about krekeke. Really? Krekeke. Let me ask you a question. What is exposure triangle? What is shutter speed? Look, shutter speed, I'm not talking about the amount of tracks Shatawale drops per second. No, that is not what shutter speed is. You see, you don't know. You see your life. Look, I think that you don't have to downplay anybody's skills. Photography is not a profession or it's not a career for the poor. If you don't have money, you cannot be a photographer. If you think I'm lying, whenever you see a photographer, ask them how much their camera costs. Some can even build and buy a house in Transaco. No, seriously, I'm not playing. It can. And look, there are people out there who go for a studio shoot, go with one dress, but want the photographer to edit the pictures as though they went with 100 dresses. That is so unfair. Your photographer is your photographer and not your stylist. And for the ladies, some of you go and take pictures and then there's a small pimple and you're like, oh, there's a pimple in my face. Can you remove it for me? Or, oh, I don't have a dimple. Can you edit and give me a dimple? Look, your photographer is not your dermatologist. And if you want a dimple, you were supposed to be born with it. God knew that you didn't need a dimple. That is why he didn't give you one.